So I was contacted a little while back by Mirillis Action. Wanted to do a giveaway on my channel for the subs to my YouTube and Twitch. I have 5 keys to give away for this. It's a mixed bag as far as software goes. Right now I'm using footage from Dragon Ball Z Fighter to give you an idea of what it looks like when you just record. And frankly, it's not bad at all. I'd say it's on par with Shadowplay. Here are the subtle differences. Number 1, you can switch which desktop you record on. This is awesome. Why this isn't a feature in Shadowplay, I have no idea, but I really wish they'd add it. This has made my life so much easier. Whereas to a Shadowplay, whatever your main display is, that's what it's going to record. This is a fresh, sweet move that I think NVIDIA should catch up on. On top of that, just for those of you who want to know, this has no issue with recording full screen. If you try to record anything full screen with Shadowplay off of YouTube or a clip from Netflix, I'm not saying you should, but if you need some funny clip where something ridiculous happens and you want to edit it into a video, this does it without a problem, whereas the Shadowplay has a frozen screen and all you get is audio. It also gives you the ability to look inside of your folder. The display is very minimalistic, which I think is fantastic. You can easily navigate what you recorded, check it out, bing bang boom, and then get to the folder with the click of a button. I forgot to also talk about the upper display, by the way, which is pretty sweet. It shows you the real-time frames and the average frames on Windows. It also shows you the drive space in which mode you're in, whether you're just recording gameplay, whether you're recording the desktop, whether you're streaming. You cannot use this program in tandem with NVIDIA, so if you wanted to use the benchmark at the side to check out how many frames you're getting in a game while recording with NVIDIA, it'll lead to this flickering, something I don't think you want. It sucks, but whatever, no big whoop, right? Another thing the Action Cam has, which I think is interesting, it's the little pen feature. Granted, if you're using Windows 10, you already have access to something like this. But I figured it'd be fun if you were streaming, and you could just easily go right into it from the app rather than going to the extra crap to get to the Windows version. And you could write these little messages to be a dick. That's what I tend to do. I'm pointing out how NBA 2K games are nothing but big microtransactions. Another thing this has on top of Shadowplay, which makes it a contemporary for OBS, is that it gives you the ability to add little overlays. So if you're streaming, or if you're recording a video for YouTube, if you're streaming to YouTube, etc., you can use all the same stuff that you have on Streamlabs with this. The only downside is I think it only has 5 or 6 spots. That's the big kicker, in all honesty. It really sucks. So if you have multiple overlays, then it might be a deal breaker for you. But if you're using a maximum of 5 or 6, it won't really hurt you at all. It'll be something that you find useful. Overall, I'm just scratching the surface with this program. Also, while recording, it gives you the ability to immediately upload to YouTube or Facebook, if you care for that sort of thing, if you're a person who doesn't edit. So if you're DSP, this is a sweet feature. Maybe I should send him a copy. It also has a bookmark feature that allows you to bookmark video you've recorded, so that way, instead of having to navigate like an hour-long playthrough to find those little snippets you wanted to use in a 10-minute video, this bookmark gives you the ability to get right to where you're going. It's a nifty feature. You can also mark videos for favorites. There's shortcut cancellation recordings. It has a chroma key built into the program. Once again, this is perfect for streaming if you have a blue, green screen, etc., and you want to use your web camera. So far, it's a great app. Honestly, it tries to do everything. I will say that its streaming service, the video wasn't as good as OBS for the settings I have. And when I set it a little higher, it used too much bandwidth on my network and led to my DBZ playthrough on Twitch to run like a slideshow. Other closing thoughts, it's weird. This would be for anyone who truly desires it. Me, I'd probably just continuously use Shadowplay simply because of the ease of just pressing a button and it's running in the background, and I don't have to have the app up all the time. So that's just me personally. I'm lazy. Despite all of these features, I'm too lazy to take use of them because my time is limited and I get very frustrated working with stuff. For someone else, this might be great. On top of that, if you have a graphics card, a really low-end one, like, I don't know, a GT 880 from NVIDIA or equivalent, if you have an onboard graphics APU in your Intel chip or Ryzen chips now, this would be a great program because you wouldn't have a dedicated graphics card that comes with Relive or Shadowplay. And I don't feel it's too intensive on the computer. It's not like Fraps, that's for sure. I paid $50 for Fraps and it was garbage. This I wish came out years ago because it's a good program. I'd say it would be best for anyone who is tired of all the limitations of shadow play or doesn't have any recording software of this caliber or comes with their computer because they have a dedicated graphics card. So if you're one of those people, this is for you. Keep in mind that shadow play supports anywhere from 1080p to 4K recording. You can select these resolutions in the options and lock them in place. This would be great for anybody who kind of wants a higher res because of YouTube decompression when uploading videos. So recording in 4K, whether or not your graphics card could actually support 4K video in-game, could give you an advantage for crisper videos in YouTube. I don't believe that Action supports this ability. It stops out at 1080p. I know it has an in-game setting, but I'm not quite sure if it'll support the higher resolutions. This may be something that could be a drawback for anyone. This program is a jack of all trades but a master of none, and I think that's its greatest drawback. It does everything well. Nothing is exceptional, and I think that's probably the draw of this piece. It's a sort of one-stop shop. This could be perfect for anyone who just wants everything in one place, or be perfect for someone that lacks a dedicated graphics card that comes with something like Relive or Shadowplay. I know I've reiterated it multiple times before. So if you're one of those people with an APU, this could be a great alternative to everything else, especially considering, you know, how much of a resource hog OBS can be. This quite possibly could be a good alternative. I didn't delve deeply enough to find out whether or not it would create a huge issue on my CPU. I did have people test it out for me for a prolonged period of time, and the reports were glowing at best. Now, long and the skinny of it, if you want this, you know, if you want to be in on the key, feel free to leave a message, dude. 3 keys will be given away on YouTube, and I'll contact the winners. And 2 keys will be given out on Twitch at some point the next time I stream. Just letting you guys know. A computer will randomly pick a name. I'm not picking anybody. And that will be that. So leave a comment if you're interested. You know, just leave a comment saying, hey, I want this. Give it to me. Or whatever. And that's that. So, adios, muchachos. I have to run. Thanks for checking out this video. And I'll see you guys later.